I'm going to be giving some explanations as we go along through the video that Joe and I did. First thing I want to remind the newcomers in particular is you are not going out there and asking for people to vote. You are not campaigning. You're not asking them to vote for you. In fact, it says right on the nomination papers, I'm going to read it directly, that I, the undersigned, that's the person that's signing it, request that the candidate whose name and address are listed above be placed on the ballot at the election described above as a candidate representing the party or statement of principles indicated above, so that voters will have the opportunity to vote for him or her for the office listed above. That's all it is. And that's all you're asking people to do. Sign your nomination papers so that you can get on the ballot and people have an opportunity to vote for you. You are not asking people to vote for you at this time. All right, so let's go ahead with the introduction, and we'll take it from there. Hi, all right, we're talking about, this is going to be a little video on how to get signatures on your nomination papers. Now, the first thing you want to be sure and do when you go up there, don't be all serious, smile. You don't tell any jokes or anything, but just be pleasant. That'll get you more signatures than anything else. You come up with a big serious look and you're going to turn them off. Second thing is you introduce yourself. Say, my name is. And then you go right into what you're trying to do. I am trying to run for state assembly. And I need 200 signatures to get on the ballot. You tell them that. Could you help me out by signing my nomination paper? Normally, at that point, they'll take it from you and they'll go ahead and sign it because they're used to it. They have done it before. If there's the slightest hesitation, then I will add on, I'm not asking you to vote for me. That's not what you're doing when you sign this. All you're doing is helping me get on the ballot. There's no other obligation. If they start asking you questions about your campaign, you can answer a simple one. You know, what do you feel about whatever, balancing the budget? You know, you just tell them, yeah, I want to balance the budget. But if they start getting into discussion, asking you a lot of questions, you simply end up by saying, listen, I want to thank you. I'm really not looking for your vote at this time. You'll do that in November. But I want to thank you for talking to me anyway. You have a good day. And you leave. So keep it short, because you can spend a half hour discussing things with people. In the meantime, you could have gotten 10 more signatures. So you don't want to fool around with the long discussions. That's not what you're doing at this point. You are not campaigning. You're just getting on the ballot. All right, now we're going to have some demonstrations from Joe Kexel.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Joseph Kexel and I'm running for United States Senate. I need 2,000 signatures to get on the ballot. Could you help me?
Oh yeah, no problem. You're with the Libertarian Party?
Yes, I am.
All right, good. All right, that's the simple one. That's how most of them go. All right, but now start again.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Joseph Kexel. I'm running for the United States Senate. I need 2,000 signatures to get on the ballot. Could you help me?
What's this all about?
Well, in order to get on the ballot in Wisconsin, I need signatures from citizens like yourself. There's no obligation to vote for me. It just gets me on the ballot in November.
So I don't have to vote? Okay, I got you. All right, I'll sign it. And that really is how it can go. Most of the people I talk to, it goes just that easily. Now, it's important that you pace yourself well. Don't rush through your spiel. Don't make it automatic. The first thing you do after you knock on the door or you greet them at the street is you be smiling. Think a happy thought or something, but be smiling, because when they open the door, give them a chance to see that there's somebody there. And it's a smiling person, a smiling, friendly person. And then you say, hi, my name is George Myers. Say that clearly and take a little pause there. It gives them a chance to register. You just told them your name and there's a person there. And then you tell them very simply, and I am trying to run for state assembly, but I need 200 signatures in order to get on the ballot. And I'm just wondering if you could help me out by signing my nomination papers. If you take it slowly and give them a chance to digest and understand what you're saying, you have a better chance of them signing your signature rather than if you go through really quick and automatically and they hardly understood what you said. And then just like Joe indicated, if sometimes there's a little hesitation there, and as soon as I see a hesitation or a question, then I reassure them. I'm not asking you to vote for me at this time. You'll make that decision in November. Right now, all I want to do is get on the ballot. Could you help me by signing my nomination papers? And you kind of hand this to them. Generally, they take it and they go ahead and sign it. And I say generally, particularly when I'm at a parade or something in a big crowd where I'm getting signatures really fast, an awful lot of them do. Some of them won't even, don't even want to do anything, but most of them will go ahead and just take it. And like I say, I average right around 1 a minute when I use that procedure. But the key is to smile, be optimistic, friendly, and give them a chance to hear what you're saying. All right, so let's get on to the next demonstration where we throw a little twist into it.
Knock, knock.
Hello, who's there?
Hello, my name is Joseph Kexel and I'm running for United States Senate. I need 2,000 signatures to get on the ballot. Could you help me, sir?
What's this all about?
Well, in Wisconsin, I need 2,000 signatures in order to get on the ballot in November. There's no obligation to vote for me. This is just to get me on the ballot.
Oh, okay, I see. You're with the Libertarian Party?
Yes, I am.
What do you guys you feel about this war on drugs?
Generally, we're against the war on drugs for many purposes, both financially and for just the personal rights of the individual.
Okay, all right, but I'm not voting for you or anything.
No, you're just getting you on the ballot.
Okay, well that sounds good to me. All right, all right, and now here is the last skit where I try to engage Joe in a conversation about his candidacy. And as we show you, at that time, it's time to split.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Joseph Kexel. I'm running for United States Senator, and I need 2,000 signatures to get on the ballot. Could you help me, sir?
What's this all about?
Well, in Wisconsin, I need signatures from citizens like yourself to get on the ballot in November. There's no obligation to vote for me, it just allows me to be on the ballot.
Oh, okay. You're with the Libertarian Party?
Yes, the Libertarian Party, sir.
You're the guys that want everybody to be able to buy drugs, right?
Well, that would be a part of our party platform to legalize drugs and to stop the drug war, merely for the expense alone. But there's no obligation to vote for me this time. I'm just trying to get on the ballot. If you don't want to vote for me, that's your choice in November.
Yeah, but would you just let kids just buy drugs? I mean, how would it just be free, like candy?
Obviously, it'd be more like the alcohol used for adults only, but I really have to get going, sir. Thank you for your time. I have 2,000 to get, so later.
Okay, well you got it. The point is,
and that's a good one there too, because some people will not sign. They will talk to you for an hour and not sign.
In fact, I know somebody in the place that I get signatures that does exactly that. She will keep me there for half an hour, and I know her house now, and I avoid that house.
Right.
But I also know, you learn. Don't spend a lot of time with it. You just be very polite and say thank you very much for talking to me. But I've got.
And sometimes if you're actually at the house, you can kind of feel they're just kind of curious. That's when you reiterate sometimes, I'm just trying to get on the ballot, I need your signature tonight, and that's all I really need at this time. And sometimes they'll give you that signature and then you can make your split, but you got to be careful. Some people will talk to you for an hour.
That's right. And the people I started avoiding were the people doing barbecues in the backyard. A lot of times they have a lot of time, they're ready to talk with you for a while.
Oh, I never noticed that.
At any rate, just be advised. All right, so good luck and go out and get your signatures, and I'll be in touch with you to see how you're doing. All right, in closing, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned from it. It's a fun thing to do. Sometimes it's kind of hard getting into it, particularly when first person turns you down and say, I don't want anything to do with it or whatever, and you will get some crabs like that. If you want to avoid that type of person, the best thing to do is to go out and get yourself what they call a walking list. Get the names and addresses of the people who are the registered voters, the people who vote actually. And I like to use the spring elections because those are the people that are avid voters, and believe me, they're the most friendly people. The people who are non-voters, they're very crabby. It's the most amazing. And the people that are voters and are hardcore voters are the most friendly and open to the political process. And they have the most friendly attitude towards you. One thing I would add that we didn't show in the skit is if you are going to use a voter list, then I always ask for the name of the person that's on the voter list. I'll actually look at it and say, are you Joe? If it's a woman, if Joe Smith is there. If a woman answers, or if a guy answers and it's Sarah Smith that's on the list, I'll say, is Sarah home? And sometimes I get into even little jibes with them. I say, well, I'm really looking for Sarah because she's the one who votes here. So you can have fun with it. And as you get into it, you will find out that it's more and more fun as you get used to it. It's a little hard starting sometimes because that's just the nature of getting into conversations with people. But after you've been at it for just 5 or 10 minutes and met a couple people, it gets to be fun. And I rarely end up a signature session, spending 2 or 3 hours that I don't feel, kind of a little better than when I started. A little bit of a conversation high, you might call it. Anyway, good luck and go get those signatures. All right, a couple more things. As I'm editing these videos on this computer here, I keep thinking of things. There's a couple more, one very important thing, at least I consider it important. Have a campaign button. It really makes you look official and like you're out there campaigning. You're not just somebody who's just trying to fool them or something. You can get these kits at a hobby shop. They're less than $10. I forgot they were. I think there might be $3 or $4 a piece, or $2 a piece, something like that. Here's one I made up for when I was helping Jody Hardy run for mayor. Here's one that's actually an issue, no KRM, that I made up. That was when we were actually campaigning, not just getting signatures. And here's one of my old ones when I ran for Congress. You can keep them around and have fun with them, but they're cheap and easy to make up, and you should just wear one. It's really helpful at the door. The other thing is that I don't bother to go out in the rainy weather. This water-based ink you use in pens now, it just smears like crazy, and you're wasting your time trying to get signatures in the rain. If it looks like it might rain, I go out anyway, but then I get one of these clipboards that has a cover to it, so that if it does start to rain, I quickly put the signatures I got, or the nomination paper I'm working on, put it in the cover and close it up, and then go back to the car. And then you don't lose an hour's worth of work because of a little bit of rain. At any rate, that's it. You know how to get a hold of me, my phone numbers, and or just call me if you have any questions or run into any problems, and I'll be glad to help you out as best I can. All right, thanks a lot. Go to it.